37505, contact Wien arrival 119.8, call sign only, bye bye.
1198, call sign only, 23505.
Wien Radar, Radar 6 Alpha Juliet. Good evening, sir. Climbing to 5,000 feet.
Ryanair 6 Alpha Juliet, Wien Radar, good evening, identified, climb flight level 140.
Flight level 140, Radar 6 Alpha Juliet.
Wien Radar, good evening, Austrian 603, 2100, climbing 5000, Rupert to Charlie.
Austrian 603, Wien Radar, good evening, identified, climb flight level 240.
Climb flight level 240, Austrian 603.
Ryanair 6 Alpha Juliet, contact Wien Radar 125-175, bye-bye.
125, 175, a nice holiday, sir. Bye-bye, Radar 6 Alpha Juliet.
Austrian 603, proceed direct to Rupert. Austrian 603, proceed direct to Rupert.
Proceed direct to Rupert, Austrian 603.
Austrian 603, contact Wien Radar 132, decimal 950, bye bye.
132 9050, Austrian 603, bye bye.
Wien Radar, hello, Sierra 1 Romeo, Tank 3000.
Austrian 1 Romeo, Wien Radar, good evening, identified, climb flight level 240.
Climb 240, Sierra 1 Romeo.
Wien, guten Abend, Austrian 273, Level 180, Information Bravo.
Austrian 273, Wien Radar, schönen guten Abend, Bravo ist korrekt, cleared Ballard for November transition, expect silence runway 34, descent flight level 120.
Descent level 120, expect ILS 34 and Ballard for November transition, Austrian 273.
Austrian 273, descent 8,000 feet, QNH 1023.
Descent 8,000 feet, QNH 1023, Austrian 273.
Wien Radar Servos, Air Algerie 2029er, 2500 for 5000.
Air Algerie 2029er, Wien Radar, guten Abend, identified, climb flight level 240.
Continue climb 240 for Air Algerie 2029er.
Austrian 1 Romeo, contact Wien Radar 134350, bye bye.
134350, Austrian 1 Romeo, bye.
Austrian 273, speed to 20.
Speed 223 knots, Austrian 273.
Radar, good evening. Boeing 6 Whiskey Alpha with you. Descent flight level 180, level by XC.
Boeing 6 Whiskey Alpha, Wien Radar, good evening. Information Bravo it is, expect ILS 34, cleared Ballard for November transition.
Information Bravo on board. Expect ILS runway 34 and Ballard to November transition. Boeing 6 Whiskey Alpha.
Just to confirm, it's the Ballard 4 November transition and descent flight level 120.
Ballard 4 November transition, descent flight level 120, Boeing 6 Whiskey Alpha.
Austrian 273, contact Wien Arrival 119.8, call sign only, bye bye.
198 Austrian 273 with the call sign only, ciao.
Welling 6 Whiskey Alpha, proceed direct Whiskey Niner 88.
Proceed direct Whiskey Niner 88, Welling Whiskey Alpha.
Wien Radar service, November 8500 Bravo, TBM 850 on the ground Bislow. Distinct departure information and IFR clearance. Taxi in to runway 31 right.
November 850 Sierra Bravo, Wien Radar, good evening, stand by short, call you.
Copy, and actually taxi into 31 left.
November 850 Sierra Bravo, you are cleared to destination Zell am See via the Movos 1 Alpha departure. Climb initially to 3000 feet. IFR starts when reaching 3000, QNH 1023.
QNH 1023 cleared Movos 1 Alpha. Climb 3000, IFR starts at 3000. November 850 Sierra Bravo.
November Sierra Bravo, your squawk 1000.
Squawk 1000, November Sierra Bravo.
November Sierra Bravo, departure on discretion, report when reaching 3000.
Report reaching 3000, departure on my discretion, November Sierra Bravo.
Welling 6 Whiskey Alpha, descent 8000 feet on QNH 1023.
Descent 8,000 feet, QNH 1023, Welling 6 Whiskey Alpha.
Algeria 2029, contact Wien Radar 132-950, bye-bye.
132-950 for Air Algeria 2029, bye.
Falling 6 Whiskey Alpha, speed to 20.
Speed to 20, Bonnie. 6 Whiskey Alpha.
Hello,
Wien Radar, hello, Austrian 40 Hotel, reaching Patrol 180
Austrian 40 Hotel, Wien Radar, schönen guten Abend. Identified information Bravo, cleared ballot 4, November transition, expect ILS, runway 34.
Information Bravo on board, ballot 4 November, transition for ILS 34, Austrian 40 Hotel.
Austrian 40 Hotel, descent flight level 120.
Survival 120, Austrian 40 Hotel.
hello, Emirates 7 Delta November.
Emirates 7 Delta November, Wien Radar, good evening, identified, climb to flight level 240.
Climb 240, Emirates 7 Delta November.
Vienna, good evening, Air France 87 Victor Bravo, passing 3,700 feet on RC 1 Charlie.
Air France 87 Victor Bravo, Wien Radar, servos identified, climb flight level 230.
Tapping flight level 230 for Air France 87 Victor Bravo.
Wien Radar November 8500 Bravo 3000 direct Mobos.
November 850 Sierra Bravo, identified, climb to flight level 240, proceed direct to Ospen.
Climb flight level 240 direct Ospen, November 850 Sierra Bravo.
Radar, hello, US 2026, passing 3000, climbing 5000.
Eurowings 2026, Wien Radar, servos identified, climb flight level 240.
Climb flight level 240, US 2026.
Vueling 6 Whiskey Alpha, contact Wien arrival 119.8, call sign only, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Air France 87 Victor Bravo, turn left heading 250, right 250 for spacing.
Right 250 Air France 87 Victor Bravo.
Austrian 40 Hotel, descend 8,000 feet on QNH 1023.
Down to 8,000 feet, Greenwich 1023, Austrian 40 Hotel.
Emirates 7 Delta November, switch over advisory 1228, bye-bye.
Advisor 125, thank you, Emirates 7 Delta November.
Air France 87 Victor Bravo, proceed direct to Arzin.
Continue direct to Arzin, Air France 87 Victor Bravo.
Austrian 40 Hotel, speed to 20.
Speed to 20, Austrian 40 Hotel.
Austrian 40 Hotel, contact Wien Arrival, 119.8, call sign only, bye bye.
119.8, call sign only, Austrian 40 Hotel, bye bye.
And November 8500, Bravo request to flight level 240 for final.
November Sierra Bravo, roger that, 240 is your final level.
Roger.
Wien Radar, Servus Austrian 466 with you.
Austrian 466, Wien Radar, servos identified. Information Charlie, expect LS34, cleared Ballard for November transition.
Info Charlie on board, expecting LS3, cleared Ballard for November transition, Austrian 466.
Austrian 466, descent flight level 120, direct Whiskey Whiskey, 988.
Descent flight level 120, direct Whiskey Whiskey 988, Austrian 466.
Eurowings 2026, contact Wien Radar 134350, bye bye.
134-350, Eurowings 2026, tschüss.
Air France 87 Victor Bravo, further climb on advisory 122.8, bye bye.
Continue climb and 122.8, Air France 87 Victor Bravo.
November 850 Sierra Bravo, contact Wien Radar 132.950, bye-bye.
132.950 November, Sierra Bravo.
Austrian 466, descent 8000, QNH 1022.
Descend 8,000 feet, please say QNH again, Austrian 466.
1022.
QNH 1022, descend 8,000, Austrian 466.
Wien Radar, Servus, Oscar Echo Lima, India Mike.
Oscar Echo Lima, India Mike, Wien Radar, servus, go ahead.
Oscar Echo Lima, India Mike, Position meldet 5500 Fuß. VFA von Linz nach Wien Neustadt Ost. Bitte Fluginformationsdienst.
Oscar Echo Lima, India Mike, das QNH Innsbruck, das QNH Wien 1022. Squawk 7000.
1022 und Squawk 7000, Oscar Echo Lima, India Mike.
Wien Radar, hello, agent 3863 at 5,000 feet. Descent flight level 180.
Aegean 8373, Wien Radar, good evening, identified, climb to 7000.
I'm 7,000, agent 3863.
Aegean 3863, climb to 7000.
Climb to 7,000, agent 3863. Wien Radar, Servus, Austrian 21 Mike, descent flight level 180.
Austrian 21 Mike, Wien Radar, servus, identified, information Charlie, expect ILS 34, cleared a ballot for November transition.
Expect ILS 34, information Charlie.
Austrian 21 Mike, follow the ballot for November transition, descent flight level 120.
Ballot for November, this transition, flight level 120.
Austrian 466, speed 220 knots, contact Wien arrival 119.8, call sign only, bye-bye.
Speed 220 knots, arrival 119.8, Austrian 466.
Aegean 3863, please stop your climb at 7000, there is traffic above. Aegean 3863, Wien Radar, do you read?
Yes, we read the agent 3863.
Yeah, you were cleared to 7000, you're now 8500, there is an aircraft just 12 o'clock position in 9400 descending. Immediately turn to the right, heading 250 and descend to 7000.
Heading 250, descending 7,000, agent 3863.
Good evening, Ryanair 7 Uniform Delta 3400.
Ryanair 7 Uniform Delta, Wien Radar, servos identified, climb 7000.
Climb 7,000 feet, Ryanair 7 Uniform Delta.
Aegean 3863, proceed direct to Arzin now.
Direct Arzin, agent 3863.
And Aegean 3863, climb to flight level 230.
Climbing 230, agent 3863.
Wien Radar Servus, Austrian 183 passing 3,100, climbing 5,000.
Austrian 183, Wien Radar Servus identified, climb to flight level 240.
Climb to flight level 240, Austrian 183.
Ryanair 7 Uniform Delta, climb flight level 230.
Climb flight level 230, Ryanair 7 Uniform Delta.
Wien Radar, good evening, Austrian 402, descending flight level 180 level at Nixie.
Austrian 402, Wien Radar, good evening, information Charlie, it is expect LS 34, cleared Ballard 4 November transition.
Information Charlie, expecting ILS 34 and cleared Ballard for November transition, Austrian 402.
Austrian 402, descend flight level 120.
Descend flight level 120, Austrian 402.
Austrian 21 Mike, descend 8,000 feet, QNH 1022.
Descend 8,000 feet, QN 8,000 feet, QNH 1022.
Aegean 3863, further climb on advisory 1228, bye bye.
Want to do this flight, have a green night, Aegean 3863.
Austrian 21 Mike, speed to 20. Austrian 21 Mike, reduce your speed to 20 knots.
Radar Servus Danish 6 Whiskey Foxtrot passing 35, climbing 5, medics 1 Charlie.
Danish 6 Whiskey Foxtrot, Wien Radar Servus identified, climb to flight level 240.
Directly 240, Danish 6 Whiskey Foxtrot.
Tomcat 29 NG passing 4,000 feet, launching 5,000 feet.
Tomcat 29 India, Wien Radar, good evening, identified, climb to flight level 140.
Flight level 140, Tomcat 29 India.
Austrian 21 Mike, reduce speed to 20 knots.
Austrian 21 Mike, reduce speed to 20 knots.
Tomjet 29 India, contact Wien Radar 125175. Bye-bye.
125.175, Tomjet 29 India.
Austrian 402, reduce speed 220 knots, descend 8,000 feet, QNH 1022.
Descend 8,000 feet, QNH 1022, and can you please again the speed restrictions?
Speed 220 knots.
Speed 220 knots, Austrian 402.
Ryanair 7 Uniform Delta, further climb on advisory 1228, bye-bye.
Advisory 122.9, thank you, bye-bye, ciao.
Vienna Radar, hello, Austrian 107, passing 3,500 for 5,000, Sovic 1 Charlie departure.
Austrian 107, Wien Radar, servos identified, climb flight level 240.
Climb flight level 240, Austrian 107.
Austrian 21 Mike, contact Wien arrival 119.8, call sign only, bye-bye.
Service.
Austrian 183, contact Wien Radar on frequency 134350, bye-bye. Austrian 183, contact Wien Radar 134350, bye-bye.
134350, Austrian 183.
Vienna Airport, South Austrian 726, information Charlie.
Austrian 726, Wien Radar servos, Charlie is correct, expect ILS 34, cleared Ballard 4 November transition.
ILS 34, Ballard 4 November, Austrian 726.
Austrian 726, descend to flight level 120.
Descending 120, Austrian 726.
Yeah, good evening, Scandinavian Bravo, passing 3,700.
Scandinavian 58 Bravo in Wien Radar, good evening, identified, climb to flight level 240.
Flight level 240, Scandinavian 58 Bravo.
Austrian 402, contact Wien arrival 119.8, call sign only, bye-bye.
Contact Wien arrival on 119.8, servos, good evening, Austrian 402.
Und Austrian Mike sinkt auf 3.500 Fuß.
Radar, good evening. Fraction 19er climbing to 5,000 feet, passing 3,500.
Fraction 19er, Wien Radar, good evening, identified, climb flight level 240.
Climb 240, fraction 19er.
Danish 6 Whiskey Foxtrot, may I leave for 2 minutes?
Danish 6 Whiskey Foxtrot, that's approved, report back on.
Thank you.
Jet 505, passing 3,800, climbing 5,000.
Jet 505 in radar servos identified, climb flight level 140.
140, Jet 505.
Austrian 726, descend 8,000 feet, QNH 1022.
Descending 8,000 feet, QNH 1022, Austrian 726.
Danish 6 Whiskey Foxtrot is back.
Danish 6 Whiskey Foxtrot, roger that. Continue and contact Wien Radar 134350. Bye bye.
134,350, Danish 6 Whiskey Foxtrot, danke, good Nacht.
Austrian 107 to Wien Radar 134350. Bye bye.
134,350, bye bye, Austrian 107.
Radar servos Austrian 101, passing 2,900, climbing 5,000.
Austrian 101 Wien Radar servos identified, climb flight level 240.
Climbing flight level 240, 101.
Scandinavian 58 Bravo, contact Wien Radar 13435. Bye bye.
Wien 13435, scan 5 Bravo, bye bye.
Jet 505, contact Wien Radar 125175. Bye bye.
125, 175, Jet 505.
Austrian 726, speed 220.
Reducing to 20, Austrian 76.
Und Oscar, India Mike Position Hirtenberg 2500 Fuß zur Landung, Wien Neustadt Ost.
Oscar Mike, Verlassen der Frequenz ist genehmigt, QNH 1022, schöne Landung.
1022 und heute kein Tower bei Ost.
Nein, leider.
Gut, 1022 Servus, Oscar India Mike.
Fraction 19er, contact Wien Radar 132, decimal 950, bye bye.
132,950, fraction 19er, bye bye.
Austrian 726, contact Wien arrival 119er, decimal 8, call send only, bye bye.
99, call send only, Austrian 726, danke, servus.
Radar servus, Austrian 2 passing 2,500 to 5,000.
Austrian 207 Victor, Wien Radar servos identified, climb flight level 140.
Anderes Problem, Austrian 207 Victor, der PC hat sich gerade aufgehängt, das tut mir leid, ich werde gleich abboschen.
Sehr schade, für dich.
Dankeschön, guten Rutsch, wiederhören.
Qatari 52 November, Wien Radar, good evening, climb to 5000.
Climbing 5,000 feet.
Qatari 52 November, continue climb, flight level 240, expedite climb.
40 November.
Qatari 52 November, climb flight level 240, expedite climb.
240, expedite climb, 40 November.
Wien Servus Austrian 27 Delta, landing on flight level 170 inbound Baruk.
Austrian 27 Delta, Wien Radar, Servus identified, proceed direct Whiskey Whiskey 988, descend flight level 120, expect ILS 34.
Direct Whiskey Whiskey 988, descending flight level 120 and expecting ILS 3 for Austrian 27 Delta.
Vienna France 56 Sierra Hotel descending 180 with you.
Air France 56 Sierra Hotel, Wien Radar, good evening, cleared ballot for November transition, expect ILS 34, speed 250 knots.
Clearance runway 34 and descending speed 250.
Qatari 52 November, contact Wien Radar 125175, bye bye.
Sorry, can you give us the frequency again for November?
125175, bye bye.
125175, thank you, happy new year.
Wien Radar, good evening, Doug plus 1 with you, descending 180.
Delta Fox Romeo 1, Wien Radar, Servus identified, cleared ballot for November transition, expect ILS 34, information Delta.
Information Delta, ballot for November, expect an ILS 34, Delta Fox Romeo 1.
Delta Fox Romeo 1, descend to flight level 130.
Descending 130, Doug plus 1.
Air France 56 Sierra Hotel, descend flight level 150.
Descending 150, Air France 5 Sierra Hotel.
Good evening, Austin 1 Lima Lima on 3000 feet, climbing 5000.
Austin 1 Lima Lima, Wien Radar, Servus identified, climb flight level 240.
Climb flight level 240, Austin 1 Lima.
Austin 101, contact Wien Radar 134 350, bye bye.
134 350, Austrian 101, schönen Abend noch, ciao.
Austrian 27 Delta, reduce speed 220 knots.
Speed 220, Austrian 27 Delta.
Delta Fox Romeo 1, reduce speed 230 knots.
Speed 230 knots, Doug plus 1.
Air France 56 Sierra Hotel, descend flight level 110, direct Whiskey Whiskey 988, speed 300 knots or greater.
Descending 110 and direct Whiskey Whiskey 988, speed 300 knots or greater, Air France 56 Sierra.
Wien Radar, good evening. Austrian 2203 climbing 5,000 feet.
Austrian 2203, Wien Radar servos identified. Climb to flight level 240.
Climbing flight level 240, Austrian 2203.
Air France 560 Hotel, descend 8,000 feet, QNH 1022.
Descending 8,000, QNH 1022, Air France 560.
Austrian 27 Delta, descend flight level 110.
Descending flight level 110, Austrian 27 Delta.
Delta Fox Romeo 1, reduce speed to 20 knots, descend flight level 120.
Speed to 20 and descending 120, Delta Fox Romeo 1.
Austrian 27 Delta, speed 250 knots.
Speed 250 knots, Austrian 27 Delta.
Delta Fox Romeo 1, speed 200 knots.
Speed 200, Delta Fox Romeo 1.
Austrian 27 Delta, descend 8,000 feet, QNH 1022.
8,000 feet, QNH 1022, Austrian 27 Delta.
Delta Fox Romeo 1, descend 9,000 feet, QNH 1022.
Descend 9,000 feet, QNH 1022, Delta Fox Romeo 1.
Air France 560 Hotel, speed 250.
Speed 250, Air France 560.
Wien Radar, Eurowings 26, climb 5,000 feet.
Eurowings 266, Wien Radar servos identified, climb flight level 140.
Climb flight level 140, Eurowings 266.
Air France 560 Hotel, contact Wien arrival 119.8, call sign only, bye bye.
119.8, call sign only, Air France 560, thank you.
Austrian 1 Lima Lima, contact Wien Radar 134350, bye bye.
Wien Radar 134350, Austrian 1 Lima Lima, vielen Dank.
Austrian 27 Delta, request lower.
Austrian 27 Delta, contact Wien arrival 119.8, call sign only, bye bye.
119.8, Austrian 27 Delta.
Wien Radar, Austrian 319, passing 4,000 feet for 5,000.
Austrian 319, Wien Radar, servos identified, climb to flight level 140.
Climb 140, 319.
Eurowing 266, contact Wien Radar 125, 175, bye bye.
Wien Radar on 125, that's 175, Eurowings 266, bye bye.
Delta Fox Romeo 1, contact Wien arrival 119.8, call sign only, bye bye.
119.8, Delta Fox Romeo 1, goodbye.
Wien approach hello with a 125, flight level 180 inbound Ballard.
With 125, Wien Radar servos identified, cleared Ballard 4 November transition, expedite descent to 8,000 feet, QNH 1022.
Descend 8,000 feet, QNH 1022 with a 125.
Austrian 2203, contact Wien Radar 13435, bye bye.
Contact Wien Radar 134.35, Austrian 2203.
Wien Radar service Austrian 202, passing 250, climbing to Park House West.
Austrian 202, Wien Radar servos identified, climb flight level 240.
Climb level 240, Austrian 202.
With 125, reduce speed 220 knots.
Speed 220 with a 125.
Austrian 315, contact Wien Radar 125, 175, bye bye. Austrian 319, contact Wien Radar 125, 175, bye bye.
125, and could you repeat that, Austrian 319?
1.
Good evening, Radar 7 Kilo Yankee,
Austrian 319, it was 125, 175, bye bye.
125, 175, apologies, 319.
Iberia 07 Kilo Yankee, Wien Radar servos identified, cleared Ballard 4 November transition, descend flight level 120, expect ILS 34.
Sorry, expect ILS 34, descend level 120, 4 November transition, there 07 Kilo Yankee.
With 125, contact Wien arrival 119.8, call sign only, bye bye.
119.8 with a 125.
Radar Servus, die Air Algerie 2031, 5,000 feet on the Rupert to Charlie.
Air Algerie 2031, Wien Radar Servus identified, climb to flight level 240.
Climb level 240, 2031.
Iberia 07 Kilo Yankee, descend 8,000 feet, QNH 1022.
QNH 1022, to pay to 8,000 feet, Iberia 07 Kilo Yankee.
Austrian 722, Wien Radar Servus identified, descend flight level 120, you're cleared for the Ballard 4 November transition, expect ILS 34. Austrian 722, expedite descent please. Austrian 722, speed 300 knots or greater. Austrian 202, contact Wien Radar 13435, bye bye.
Wien Radar 13435, Austrian 202.
Iberia 07 Kilo Yankee, speed 220 knots. Austrian 722, descend 8,000 feet, QNH 1022. (1022). Austrian 722, reduce speed 220 knots now, thanks for cooperation.
There, low speed 6,900, 900 passing 3,000, climbing 5,000 feet off the bar, runway 29.
Speedbird 699, Wien Radar, good evening, identified, climb to flight level 240.
6,900.
Air Serbian 9 on Mike, hello for double 180, orbit to the right and then direct Nixie.
Serbia 901 Mike, Wien Radar Servos identified, proceed, right turn direct to Nixie, maintain flight level 180.
Direct Nixie and maintain 180, Air Serbian 9 on Mike.
Iberia 07 Kilo Yankee, contact Wien arrival 119.8, call sign only, bye bye.
Again, please frequency Iberia 07 Kilo Yankee.
Wien Radar, guten Abend. So, Austria 901, 3500 for 5000, Wien 1 Charlie, Trainingsflight.
Austrian 9021, Wien Radar Servus identified, climb to 5000, proceed direct to Ballard.
Direct Ballard 5000, Austrian 9021, besten Dank.
Iberia 07 Kilo Yankee, again, please frequency.
Iberia 07 Kilo Yankee to Wien arrival 119.8, call sign only, bye bye.
119 is 119.8, call sign only, have a good evening, Iberia 07 Kilo Yankee.
Serbia 901 Mike, reduce your speed to 280 knots.
Reduce speed to 80 knots, Air Serbia 9 on Mike.
Austrian 722, contact Wien arrival 119.8, call sign only, bye bye. Austrian 722, Wien arrival 119.8, call sign only, bye bye. Austrian 185, Wien Radar, servos identified, climb flight level 240.
I'm 240, 185.
Austrian 9021, climb 7000.
Coming 7000, Austrian 9021.
Quality 8 Bravo Whiskey, Wien Radar servos identified, expedite descent down to flight level 120, cleared Ballard for November transition.
Expedite 120 and the bird mission quality 8 Bravo Whiskey.
Quality 8 Bravo Whiskey, speed 300 knots or greater for the moment.
Speed 300 or greater, quality 8 Bravo Whiskey.
Serbia 91 Mike, descent flight level 170.
Descent flight level 170, Serbia 91 Mike.
Vienna low, Giant 4422, information Delta.
Giant 4422, Wien Radar servos identified, descent flight level 130, you cleared Ballard for November transition, speed 250 knots.
Speed 250, descent 130, Ballard for November, Giant 4422.
Quality 8 Bravo Whiskey, reduce speed 250 knots now.
250 knots, quality Bravo Whiskey.
Austrian 9021, turn left direct Whiskey 988, follow the Ballard for November transition.
Whiskey 988 with the left hand and thereafter following the Ballard 5 November transition, Austrian 9021, danke.
Austrian 9021, speed 250 knots.
We have 250, maintaining Austrian 9021.
Quality 8 Bravo Whiskey, speed 220 knots, descent 8000 feet, QNH 1022.
220 knots, 8000 feet, QNH 1022, quality Bravo Whiskey.
Giant 4422, descent 9000 feet on QNH 1022, speed 220 knots.
9,000 feet and this 9,000 feet 1022 and requesting 230 knots for clean speed.
Roger, 230 knots is approved.
230 knots, 4422.
Austrian 9021, proceed Whiskey 982.
Direct 982, Austrian 9021.
And Austrian 9021, speed 220, contact Wien arrival 119.8, call sign only 50.
220, 198, Austrian 9021, call sign only 50.
Approach below Lot Victor Delta, level 180. Information Delta.
Lot 8 Victor Delta, Wien Radar servos identified, speed 300 knots or greater, descent flight level 120, cleared Ballard for November transition.
Speed 300 or more, descent 110, cleared Ballard for November transition. Victor Delta.
Wien, falling 1551, direct Ballard.
Falling 1551, Wien Radar servos identified, descent flight level 160, speed 250 knots.
160, 250 knots for Welling 151.
And recording Bravo Whiskey, any idea on how many track miles to expect?
Quality 8 Bravo Whiskey, expect a full transition length.
Roger, full transition length, no worries, quality Bravo Whiskey.
Nordic 49, well, 4000 feet, climbing 5000.
Nordic 429, Wien Radar servos identified, climb to flight level 140.
Climb to level 140, Nordic 429.
Lot 8 Victor Delta, reduce now speed 220 knots, descent 8000 feet on QNH 1022.
Okay, now reducing 220, descent 8000, QNH 1022, Lot 8 Victor Delta.
Serbia 901 Mike, descend flight level 120, speed 250 knots.
Descend speed 250 knots, Serbia 901 Mike.
Speedbird 699, contact Wien Radar 13435, bye bye.
13435, Service 699, bye bye.
Giant 4422, descend 8000.
Descending 8000, Giant 4422.
Quality 8 Bravo Whiskey, contact Wien Arrival 119.8, call sign only, bye bye.
119.8, call sign only, Beauty 8 Bravo Whiskey, thank you, have a good one. Alright, we'll go to 901, Quality 8 Bravo Whiskey.
Quality 8 Bravo Whiskey, you are still on radar frequency 119.8, please. Serbia 901 Mike, descend 8000 feet, QNH 1022, speed 220.
Good evening, Quality 8 Bravo Whiskey.
Quality 8 Bravo Whiskey, you're still on the wrong frequency, 119.8.
Serbia 901 Mike, just to go from 8000 feet, QNH 1022, 220 knots.
Fueling 1551, reduce 220 knots, descend flight level 110.
220 knots and 110 for footing 151.
Arrival, Quality 8 Bravo Whiskey, how do you hear?
Quality 8 Bravo Whiskey, you are on the wrong frequency. Switch over to 119.8.
Yes, that was FedEx 215 Heavy, flight level 180, beam Valat, information Delta.
FedEx 215 Wien Radar servos identified, reduce speed 250 knots, descend flight level 170.
Speed 250, descend 70, FedEx 215.
Good evening, Quality 8 Bravo Whiskey, radio check.
Quality 8 Bravo Whiskey, you are on the wrong frequency. Switch over to 119.8.
Radar, hello, Austrian 6 Juliet.
Austrian 56 Juliet, Wien Radar servos identified, climb flight level 240.
240, 56 Juliet.
Nordic 27, Nordic 429, contact Wien Radar 125 175.
Wien Radar 125 175, Nordic 429, happy New Year.
Austrian 185, contact Wien Radar 13435, bye bye.
134, 35, Austrian 185, bye.
Radar United 2853, 4500 to 5000.
FedEx 215, turn left, heading 320, vectoring for spacing.
Left 320 and second altitude for us, FedEx 215.
Yeah, 170 for the moment.
170, FedEx 215.
Emirates 2853, Wien Radar servos identified, climb to flight level 240. Giant 4422, contact Wien Arrival 119.8, call sign only, bye bye.
119.8, Giant 4422, cheers.
Emirates 2853.
Is that for United 2853?
United 2853, sorry, my mistake. Identified, climb flight level 240.
Hammer 240, United 2853.
FedEx 215, descend flight level 130.
Send 130, FedEx 215.
Welling 1551, descend 8000 feet, QNH 1022.
8000 feet, 1022 for flying 151.
Quality 8 Bravo Whiskey. FedEx 215, thanks for cooperation. Turn right direct to Ballard, speed 230 knots.
Speed 230, right direct Ballard, FedEx 215.
Lot 8 Victor Delta, contact Wien arrival 119.8, call sign only, bye bye.
Lot 8 Victor Delta going to director, call sign only 119.8, bye bye. Lot 8 Victor Delta.
Radar Austria at 645, 5,000 feet, Lattice 2 Charlie.
Quality 8 Bravo Whiskey, should go over to 119.8.
Radar Austrian 645, 5,000 feet.
Austrian 645, Wien Radar, servos identified, climb flight level 140.
Climb Volvo 140, Austrian 645.
Serbia 91 Mike, reduce speed 200 knots.
Reduce speed 200 knots, sir, Serbia 91 Mike.
Whaling 1551, reduce speed 200 knots.
200 knots, 151.
FedEx 215, descend 9,000 feet, QNH 1022, speed 200.
Speed 200, descend 9,000 feet, QNH 1022, FedEx 215.
Wien Radar, Austrian 57 Juliet, passing 4,000 feet.
Austrian 57 Juliet, Wien Radar, servos identified, climb flight level 240.
Climb level 240, Austrian 57 Juliet.
Serbia 91 Mike, contact Wien arrival 119.8, call sign only, bye bye.
119.8, call sign only, Serbia 91 Mike, bye bye.
Austrian 645, contact Wien Radar 125, 175, bye bye.
125, 175, bye bye, Austrian 645.
Austrian 56 Juliet, contact Wien Radar 13435, bye bye.
13435, Austrian 57 Juliet, correction 56 Juliet, goodbye.
United 2853, contact Wien Radar 13435, bye bye.
Radar 13435, 2053.
Whaling 1551, contact Wien arrival 119.8, call sign only, bye bye.
119.8, thank you very much, bye.
Παιδιά, έχω βάλει ένα χώρο στο Πέσατ, κουέτοιμος και περιμένω το contact me. Αυτά, αφού θέλουν και παρακαλάνε να τα κάνουν μπουρδέλο και δεν θέλουν να είναι proactive, να σου τα κάνουν μπουρδέλο. Ας παρακάλαμε τώρα, ας καλούμε κιόλας.
Delta November Oscar 069, please leave the frequency, you're on the wrong frequency.
Apologies, 69.
Wien Radar, good evening, United 112 Heavy, level 5000.
United 112, Wien Radar servos identified, climb flight level 140.
Climb flight level 140, United 112 Heavy.
FedEx 215, descend 8,000 feet, contact Wien arrival 119.8, call sign only, bye bye.
Sent 8,000 feet, arrival 118.8, call sign only FedEx 215, Srinath.
United 112, contact Wien Radar 125.175, bye bye.
125.175, United 112 Heavy, have a great night.
Option 57 Juliet, contact Wien Radar 134.35, bye bye.
134.35, Shannon, ciao.
104 with you, flight level 190 for Barrack.
Austrian 104, Wien Radar, Servus, identified. Ballard for November transition, expect ILS, runway 34, descent flight level 120.
Descent flight level 120 and Austrian 104.
Wien Radar, good evening, Ryanair 81 and bound Nixie, descending level 230 for 180.
Ryanair 831, Wien Radar, Servus, identified. Cleared Ballard for November transition, expect ILS, runway 34, descent flight level 130.
Estimated Ballard transition, descent 130 for runway 34, Ryanair 831.
Got Austrian 269, no passing 5000.
Austrian 269, Wien Radar, Servus, identified. Climb flight level 240.
Climb 240, Austrian 269.
Ryanair 831, proceed direct to Ballard. Speed 300 knots or greater.
Proceed direct to Ballard, speed 300 knots or greater, Ryanair 8.
Austrian 104, reduce speed 250 knots.
Reduce speed 250 knots, Austrian 104.
Can approach. Good evening, Transavia 441 at flight level 50.
Transavia 4421, Wien Radar, Servus, identified. Climb to flight level 240.
Climbing 240, Transavia 441.
Ryanair 831, descent flight level 110.
Descent level 110, Ryanair 831.
Ryanair 831, enter the hold at Ballard at flight level 110.
That was for Austrian 104.
110, Ryanair 831.
Wien, hello, Austrian 181, 3200, climb 5.
Austrian 181, Wien Radar, Servus, identified. Climb flight level 240.
Climb flight level 240, Austrian 181.
Austrian 104, enter the hold at Ballard.
That's a hold at Ballard, Austrian 104.
And Ryanair 831, please expedite descent 2500 per minute or greater.
Expediting descent, Ryanair 831.
Austrian 104, speed 230 knots.
230 knots, Austrian 104. Good evening, Austrian 604, flight level 183, descending 180, inbound Dixie.
Austrian 604, Wien Radar, servus. Identify the expect ILS approach runway 34, proceed direct to Balat, enter the hold at Balat.
Proceed Balat, at Balat, enter holding, Austrian 604.
Austrian 604, descend flight level 130.
Descend flight level 130, Austrian 604.
Ryanair 831, reduce speed to 30 knots in the hold.
Reducing speed to 30 knots, Ryanair 831.
230 knots.
230 knots.
Austrian 604, reduce speed to 50 knots.
Passing 2,000 feet, climbing 5,000 feet at Amatu Charlie.
Austrian 604, reduce speed to 50 knots. Hungarian 321, Wien Radar, servos identified, climb flight level 170.
Climbing level 170, Hungarian 321.
Austrian 269er, contact Wien Radar 13435, bye bye.
13435, wieder Austrian 269er.
Ryanair 831, descend 8,000 feet, QNH 1021 in the hold.
Descending 8,000 feet, QNH 1021, Ryanair 831.
Wien Radar, servus, Ryanair 278, over Natex.
Ryanair 278, switch over to 125175, please.
125175, Ryanair 278.
Transavia 4421, contact Wien Radar 13435, bye bye.
124.35, Transavia 441, goodbye.
Austrian 604, can I get the expected time in holding?
Austrian 604, expect about 10 to 15 minutes.
Thank you.
And Austrian 604, reduce speed to 30 knots.
Speed 230, Austrian 604.
Transavia 441, with you and climbing flight level 240.
Transavia 4421, you're still on my frequency 134350, please.
One 134,350.
Wien, hello, level 190 for flight level 180 at Mixi.
Lufthansa 5, Mike Alpha, Wien Radar, servus. Descend flight level 140, enter the Balat holding as published. Direct Balat.
Lufthansa 5 Mike Alpha, descend flight level 140, direct Balat and enter Balat holding.
Austrian 104, descend 9,000 feet, QNH 1021.
Descend 9,000 feet, QNH 1021, Austrian 104.
Austrian 604, descend flight level 120.
Descend flight level 120, Austrian 604.
Lufthansa 5 Mike Alpha, descend flight level 130.
Descending flight level 130, Lufthansa 5 Mike Alpha.
Austrian 181, contact Wien Radar 13435, bye.
Wien 13435, Austrian 181, servus.
Austrian 604, descend altitude 10,000 feet, QNH 1021.
10,000 feet, QNH 1021, Austrian 604.
Hello, Wien Radar, Swiss 399 at 5,000 feet.
Swiss 399, Wien Radar, servos identified, climb flight level 240.
Climb flight level 240, Swiss 399.
Lufthansa 5 Mike Alpha, speed 230 knots.
Speed 230 knots for Lufthansa 25 Mike Alpha.
Wien Radar, good evening, Lufthansa 3 Victor Tango at Nixie, flight level 180.
Lufthansa 3 Victor Tango, Wien Radar, servos identified, descend flight level 140, direct Balats, enter the hold at Balats.
Down to 140, inbound Ballard, enter hold Ballard, Lufthansa 3 Victor Tango.
Vienna Radar, good evening. Beeline 52 with you. Continue traffic, climb 5,000 feet.
Beeline 52, Wien Radar, servos identified, climb flight level 240.
240, Beeline 52, sorry.
Wien Radar, Austrian 104, just confirm we're going back round in the hole again here.
Austrian 104, we are just trying to clean up the final for runway 34, so you may expect 10 to 15 minutes.
Roger, no worries, thanks. Austrian 104, cheers.
Lufthansa 5 Mike Alpha, descend flight level 110.
Descending 110, 5 Mike Alpha.
Wien Radar, good evening, SBA 2 kilo, with information echo, flight level 180.
Serbia 2 kilo, Wien Radar servos identified, direct Ballard, enter the hold at Ballard, descend flight level 150.
Descend flight level 150, enter hold at Ballard, Serbia 2 kilo.
Wien Radar, Hungarian 321.
Vienna Radar, Ryanair 9 Echo Tango, climbing 5,000 feet, Coxa 1 Charlie.
Ryanair 9 Echo Tango, Wien Radar servos identified, expedite climb flight level 240.
Expediting climb flight level 240, Ryanair 9 Echo Tango.
Ryanair 831, exit the hold and continue on the Ballard 4 November transition.
Say again, Ryanair 831.
Ryanair 831, exit the hold, next time overhead Ballard, continue on the Ballard 4 November transition.
Exit and hold over Ballard and continue Ballard 4 November transition, Ryanair 831.
Lufthansa 5 Mike Alpha, do you think I can have 2 minutes off in the hold?
Ja, ganz sicher.
Sehr schön.
Lufthansa 3 Victor Tango, descend flight level 120.
120, 3 Victor Tango.
Swiss 399, contact Wien Radar 13435, bye bye.
13435, Swiss 399, bye bye.